Alright, are you guys ready to see the coolest class in ever creation of Maple stories?
Yeah!
Okay, well, it's out.
Kind of, not really.
Kind of. For all those Asians, it's out.
Well, privileged Asians, because it's in the test server.
Yes, privileged. So if you're, you know, privileged and Asian, then
congrats to you and a middle finger to you because you have it faster than us. So
yes.
We'll probably get this like what, this summer, next year? I don't even know, but whatever.
If you're wondering what we're talking about the new Xenon class that has basically just been revealed.
Or has been rumored as Automata or Automata, whatever you want to call it. That's the Xenon class. That's the new name for it. It's the most badass class you'll ever see in your life.
Yes, it is really, really fucking cool. Like, okay, when they came out with Jet, this is probably what they were trying to accomplish.
But failed miserably. You should put that little, that picture that you tried star on it. You tried.
You tried. You failed. So, go ahead, Kevin, and explain what Xenon is and how it relates to Maple, I guess.
So, like, if I'm correct, which I'm not sure I am, because I'm not, like, the best at explaining things, but so the Xenon is not only just the Thief Resistance class, it's both the Thief and the Pirate Resistance. It is a hybrid class, so that means not only can it wear Thief equipment, it can wear Pirate equipment. So sometimes maybe you feel like looking like wearing some badass Empress hat, or sometimes you feel like wearing a dead raccoon on your head, if that's what, that's what it looks like. Empress Thief looks like a dead raccoon. So what it does, it uses like stuff like, it has its own weapon called the Energy Sword. It's not human to my knowledge. It's an android, but like an android human hybrid, where it's like, think of Iron Man, because there's this thing called the hybrid heart, and if you look at it, it really has this Iron Man feel to it, so you're really kicking it up with Tony Stark in this. So, Energy Sword, yeah. Energy Sword, it's this all-new weapon, and it looks really cool. The Empress version of it looks really cool too, and as your secondary weapon, you have a controller, and so the story of the Xenon, if I'm not too sure, you're apparently like creation by the scientist. How do you say his name? Gellimer?
Yeah.
Gellimer?
Something like that.
Something like that. And so you escape and join the Resistance in order to retrieve like the memories that you were taken in. So I'm guessing before you were human, but you were modified genetically and physically, and you're like, fuck this, and then you're just like, I'm going with the Resistance, and I'm gonna like try to remember who I was, even though, I don't know, it's not really very elaborate at this point, at the time, but so there's like another person. If you've seen the last diary entry of Inkwell's diary, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'd rather you just do a little bit of research on that, or just not look at all. There's this girl thing with like this weird scythe on it, and she looks like she's also the Xenon, but she's not. Her name is Beryl, and she looks like she's a boss or a mob. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's the cool Xenon. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It could be Xenon, Zenon, and
it's probably gonna be Xenon.
I mean, like, heck, your favorite periodic table element has become a MapleStory class, so guys, eat your heart out, chemistry kids. What I like about this class, if you take a look at the creation screen, the male screen creation class looks freaking awesome. And I'm saying this as a way, is like, they were really generous with the hairstyle. Like, it's like fresh, it's like poor man's NX. On the left, you have this custom hair, which reminds me a lot of Sword Art Online. and on the right you have Lotus's hair, or Sue's hair, whatever, depending on which region of MapleStory you play. And then for the girl, you have this original, looks like a schoolgirl type of hair. And then to the right, you have Orchid's or Orca's hair, and it's really nice. Like, I don't know, it just looks really good. I can't explain how cool this job is, and I'm not faking this. Like, I'm dead serious. This class looks so cool because it's all cybernetic, and it's something new. It's something that you don't really expect out of a job class. And even the job advancement animation looks cool. I want you to show the people that. Being like,
will be.
You're getting a lot of. It's really new.
It's a new experience.
It's a whole new experience. It's like, and I'm not. And it's not. It looks like Nexon actually put effort in this. They didn't just pull a job out of their ass like they have been doing for the past year.
Well, Jet was all Nexon America.
Fuck Jet.
They see that's what Nexon America likes to do. They're not as experienced as the original Korean Nexon creators. So whenever we get something cool, it's because Korean made it.
The Koreans.
The Koreans.
The Koreans.
So
you can thank them. Just go up there, 감사합니다. You know, just be nice. Be nice. Okay, so let's just start with the skills. I think we've had enough.
Well, hold on. I see something here. The secret research facility, Veritas, or whatever.
Veritas.
Yeah, has been added. Xenon can use his beginner skill, Promessa Assault, to teleport there, and can use the Promessa to teleport instantly to any town in the Maple world. That's generous.
I hope there's a cooldown for that. I really hope there's a cooldown for that.
There'll probably be like a 30-minute one, like there is for Mercedes going back to the hometown.
Yeah, there should be. I'm if you can teleport anywhere, that's but so far I remain unconvinced that this is going to be an overpowered class. I have a fear that it will be. But anyways, what else before we move to the
says
his skill system.
Yeah, what's that say?
Yeah. He has a thing called a surplus supply system. At least that's what it's called through the translation. And he clicks energy over time, like surplus energy. If you don't know what surplus means, it's a fancy way of saying extra stored stuff. And this surplus of energy can be used to activate other abilities or possibly some other skills. And it looks like if you look at the little heads-up display of it, it looks like a weird. It really looks like an Iron Man core. I don't know. I keep thinking Iron Man for some reason, even though it has nothing to do with Iron Man. And there's another thing called the multi-mode linker, and it allows Xenon to change his skill types to fit like different situations. So you have this really cool-ass adaptation mode where it's like, maybe I feel like a pirate, or maybe feel like a thief, or maybe I feel like both. You know, dude, the world's your oyster. So it really shows this robotic mode changing thing. So it's new. It's like, it just feels like this isn't Maple anymore, but it's like
it's a new game to explore.
It's a new game, but I know I'm gonna get yelled a lot for this. I know I will, because there's a lot of people who bitch about wanting the old Maple back, but I think this is better.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The only thing I really miss from the old Maple is the map changes. It's like, I want the old Victoria Island, or at least to go back and be able to visit it. When they brought that whole event to go look at the old Maple, yeah, I was really disappointed that they only allowed me to go to a few maps and teleport straight there. So, but it's, you know, the whole, how things are changing, I think they changed for the better. I mean, before it was before it was like, man, I'm never gonna fucking get to 4th job. I'd really like to explore and play a 4th job character, but I'm never gonna fucking get there. But now it's like, wow, I'm never gonna get to level fucking 200. You know, it's like they changed how it should play. It shouldn't be impossible to get to 4th job, it should be impossible to get to 200. You know, it should be the chore to get there instead of to 120.
Yeah. You know, I know how like some people really the Maple community pisses me off to a whole new level sometimes because you guys complain about fucking everything. You guys are the most hot and cold community I've ever seen in my life, and I hope you guys deserve this class. And I mean that in both ways. That you deserve this class to enjoy, and you deserve this class to wallow in defeat to show yourselves that Nexon is changing. And the thing is that I hated how you guys back then, before Big Bang, you're like, oh, we leveled too slow. EXP is taking a long ass time. This is so slow. I'm getting bored of Maple, and people quit with level 50. And now when Big Bang happened, everyone can level up. Getting to level 200 just takes a lot of like determination now, but it's just like it's a bit easier. And getting to level 100 it's not a luxury anymore. And now everyone's like, oh, you level up too fast. I don't get the same experience as before because I don't get to share my experience with friends and shit. Come on, guys. They listened to what you wanted, and now you don't want it anymore. Like, seriously, be careful what you wish for. So, here you go. Take the change. If you don't like it, fuck you, because I'm enjoying this. I don't know if there's like people that don't enjoy this. I'm serious. This is a good change. Okay?
Yeah, you're making a good
hybrid
point.
job. Hybrid job. Okay, this is. It ticks me off to the least that people keep begging for Old Maple. Old Maple. Maybe they should make a separate game of Old Maple. Guys, I'm sorry, but you're going to go back in Old Maple if that ever happens, and you're gonna be bored.
Yeah,
because it's slow. It is.
It was a lot slower. The game is a lot faster paced now.
I did not enjoy it. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not a devoted gamer or I'm not a true Maple fan. Like, some of you people are gonna say, oh, you're not a true Maple fan because you don't like Old Maple. I like Old Maple, but it's just the fact that you guys complain so much, it just pisses me off to the fact. So, I think we still enough time, and I think there's the person who's watching this is probably smashing his keyboard right now, saying that he wants to get on with the skills.
Yeah, get on with skills!
Get on with the skills, man! Shut up! I don't want to hear about you complaining!
So you done ranting? Alright.
Yeah, I'm done ranting. Let's just get on with the skills.
Okay, we'll go over the beginner skills real quick. Surplus supply, which we talked about earlier. Recover 1 surplus energy every 4 seconds, with a 60% chance of recovering 1 surplus energy after successfully dodging an attack. All of your stats are increased by 2% for each surplus energy you have. Stats, does that mean ability points? That would be nice.
Stats? I think...
Giving you percent stats?
I don't know. This could be stats as in like your activated stats, your surplus supply, or for all we know, it could be stats as in like APSP kind of thing going on. But
yeah,
I'm really iffy on that. It's still early in translation, and I haven't really gone in depth with watching any gameplay videos.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yeah,
a hybrid logic. By using a hybrid logic design, all of your stats are increased by 5%, 10%. For level 2. I don't know how you get level 2, but that is the link skill. So you'd be able to get extra percent.
I think its master level is 2.
Well, like if it's like Jet, then it probably will level up at level 4th job or whatever. You know,
something like that.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Multilateral. Multilateral I, or 1. Based on your AP, you will receive distinct bonuses. If you have more than 20 strength, you will receive 10% stance. If you have more than 20 dex, you will receive 20% resistance to status.
10%.
10% resistance to statuses and elements, and if you have 20 luck, you will receive 10% avoid rate, and if you have more than 20 of all 3 stats, your damage will be increased by 10.
Wow.
Or increased by 10%. So, does that mean that this class is going to use all 3 stats?
It sounds like that, kind of.
I mean, they just made it so we only needed 1 stat and we didn't need any secondary or third, stats.
You do realize that, remember, since this is a hybrid job, I have a feeling this is going to be one of these classes where it's going to require for your AP to actually go in both.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't put 5 in everything anymore, like now since the new patch. But you have something new to put on. So I guess
they made it way too easy by making us only have one stat, and
yeah.
I mean, I'm getting.
It puts secondary stats back in action.
Yeah.
Or at least make both of these stats primary stats, but yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
moving on to Promessa Assault, the all-terrain hovercraft Promessa is called to return you to your base. So it's kind of like the Phantom thing. Multi-mode linker, after your second job advancement, you will be able to charge the modes
Change
the modes of your multi-mode linker skills. Click the mode button beside the skill and press a certain direction to choose your mode. I'm not sure how that works.
It reminds me of, wait, have you ever played Mega Man like Advent? Mega Man
Yeah.
Next Advent? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. You know how it's like you can change your armors and stuff? It's like it reminds me of that.
It might be like that.
You know, I think that's what it's getting to me. Like, I think Xenon skills starting to remind me a lot like Mega Man.
Yeah.
It really does remind me like Mega Man.
Aviation Liberty, by turning on your boosters, you will be able to fly freely for 30 seconds. Fly. You can attack while flying. If you continue to move in the same direction, you will go faster due to acceleration. By pressing the skill key again, you can turn off your boosters. There's a cooldown of 30 seconds. It's cool.
It's pretty much flash jump.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, it's not. No. There is like a flash jump skill, but you'll be able to fly freely for 30 seconds. What am I talking about?
I really wish they would put more variety. It's like they keep giving every class a frickin' flash jump. And it's like, why can't they...
Or a version of it.
Well, why can't they mix it up, you know? Like, okay, back in the past, pirates had this dash skill. Why couldn't they just upgrade it so they looked like they were running cooler, like they were leaned forward and actually dashing kind of thing? Why did they have to take that away and just, you know, give them, oh, we turn around and shoot our gun and it's like we have a flash jump, but it's more retarded, you know? Alright, camouflage, you can ignore the job requirements of thief and pirate armor. So you don't need so you don't need required stats to wear shit?
I think job requirements, as in like.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So if it's just for thief, if it's just for thief, then you can still wear it, I guess. I don't know, because you're a hybrid.
Yes.
All right. Let's move on to first job.
My voice is lagging a bit, I think.
It seems fine. It seems fine.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So, I guess it's my turn. Okay. So for first job, whoa, this is one flashy ass skill. There's a thing called energy spline, or no, I don't think it's spleen, but I think it's spline. Whatever spline means. Please search that up on the dictionary. I'm not going to do that. Swing your energy sword twice in front of you, dealing 141% damage to 2 times and up to 4 enemies. Max level is 20. Yeah, wow, it's not bad.
It looks cool for a first job.
It looks really cool. Like, it doesn't look much of an energy sword. It looks more like an energy whip attack, but whatever. It looks cool. Next is, here's the thing where I'm talking about with a flash jump. It's called sudden propel. While in the air, you can use your boosters to jump up to 2 more times. Max level 10.
So it looks cool. It's like jet, but I'm guessing it only goes straight.
Please stop mentioning jet.
Well, they could basically flash jump twice.
Yeah. Everybody delete your jet. Go replace it with this awesome class. You're done. You're done with jet. Okay. I don't see jets anymore in Maple.
Me neither. Other than Lona.
Yeah. Okay. Incline power. So it's a supply skill. So consumes 3 energies, surplus energy to increase your attack by 30 for 180 seconds. Wow. It's a passive effect. It adds 10 to all stats. Max level's 20.
That's good.
Take over. Take over for these 2.
Yeah, radical, nerve.
Radial.
Radial.
Let's see.
Man, I am sucking it up today. I must be tired or something. Radial nerve refine by enhancing your lumbar nervous system, your speed and maximum speed. Yeah, I said that right. Are increased by 20. Your jump by 10 and your accuracy by 10%. Max level 10. And then multilateral based on your AP, you will receive distinct bonuses, and then it's basically the same thing again, but it's like with 40 strength, 40 dex, 40 luck, and they seem to get 10% stance. It's basically all the same stuff, but I guess you're getting more stance, more resistance to status in elements, and avoid rate, and increased damage. And that maxes at 5. So.
Let's go second job skills. Oh! Whoops, okay. That was my fault, guys. Sorry, I just kind of accidentally loaded a page. Looking at the second job skill. Okay, second job skill is called Quicksilver Sword Flash. So I'm guessing. Oh, there's different modes of this now. This is where you actually get the modes. So this is the Flash mode of Quicksilver Sword. It looks really cool. Cut down enemies in front of you quickly with your energy sword, dealing 145% damage 3 times and up to 6 enemies. Max level 120. Max level 20. Wow, it looks cool. It's really cool. Next is Quicksilver Sword Focus mode. Thrust your energy sword forward slowly, dealing 248% damage 2 times and up to 6 enemies, with an increase of 200 accuracy and 3% critical chance. Max levels 20. And the next one is Quicksilver Sword Jump mode. Quickly jump up with your boosters while wielding your energy sword, dealing 155% damage 2 times and up to 8 enemies. Can be used during Ion Thruster, which I will talk about right away. Max level 20. Ion Thruster. You ride your Ion Thrusters, pushing up to 6 enemies in front of you while dealing 101% damage continuously. You can hold the key down for a maximum of 8 seconds. Max level is 15. It's okay. The Quicksilver Sword skills look really cool. So, linear perspective. Consume 6 energy to see enemies as weak points for 180 seconds, increasing your critical chance by 50%. Passive effect adds 20 to all stats, max level 20. Alright, let's move on. Efficiency pipeline. Ooh, cool. Efficiency of your flow of energy is increased for 180 seconds, increasing your HP and MP by 30%. It's kind of like Friends of Hyper Body.
Yeah.
Passive effect increases your HP and MP by 1,000. Not bad. Max level is 10.
That's a lot of extra HP and MP.
A lot of extra stuff for it. I'm gonna assume that it's pretty weak without all its like little buffs and stats. But that's not for me to know yet. So, Xenon Booster. Your attack speed is increased by 2 stages for 240 seconds. Required skill is level 5 Xenon Mastery. Max level is 10. Moving on to the next skill. Let's take them away, Jake.
Minority Support. Passively increase all stats by 10 and max level 5. Xenon Mastery. Obvious what that is. Mastery up to 50%, and your attack is increased by 20. Max level 10. Multilateral 3. And again, it's basically the same as the last one, but this time it deals with 90 strength, 90 dex, 90 luck, and 90 of all 3 stats. It increases your stance, resistance to statuses and elements, avoid rate, and also damage increased by 10%. So everything's all the same, just you need more stats.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Is that my turn?
Yep.
Again?
Third job.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Third job. Okay. Combat switching. Mode. It's a different multi-mode thing. So the mode is explode mode. So hold your energy sword. Looks more like those. You know what that reminds me of? A Soul Calibur. You know Ivy's whip. That thing that like.
For sure.
Or the Krista Grimm blade from Castlevania. Hold your energy sword in front of you, exploding energy to deal 138% damage 4 times and up to 8 enemies. Max level is 20. It looks pretty cool. It does remind me a lot of Soul Calibur Ivy. Ivy, is that her name?
Yeah.
I don't know. Freaking remember. Okay, next is a combat switching divide. While in the air, you can attack 8 enemies below you, dealing 251% damage 3 times and up to 6 enemies. Can be used during diagonal chase. This one's a combat switching shoot down. Looks a lot like the first job skill, except more thundery or lightningy. I don't know how to explain it. Swing your energy sword diagonally, dealing 250% damage and up to 8 enemies in front of you. If an enemy is in the air, they will take an extra 190% damage. Oh, wow. Okay. Diagonal chase. By using the full power of your air boosters, you fly upwards, pushing up to 6 enemies and deal 300% damage. This can be used during pillar scramble, which I think I'm going to be, which I'm explaining in the next skill. Max level 20. Okay, pillar scramble. An energy field is unfolded, or open, I guess, dealing 301% damage 2 times and up to 6 enemies. Enemies within the gravity field will float up in the air, and max level is 20. So, this one's called the Dual Breed Defensive. Consumes 10 energy to increase your avoid rate by 100%. Each time you avoid an attack, your avoid rate will be decreased by 5%. The damage you take is reduced by 5%. The effect is removed when you avoid 10 attacks, so it dies out depending on your situation. Passive effect adds 30 to all the stats. The required skill to have this is a level 5 linear perspective. Max level is 20. Next is the Aegis system. Yes, I said it right. It's the Aegis system. Wow, this reminds me a lot like Gundam, if you look at the skill. When you are attacked or avoid an attack, there's a 100% chance of launching 3 missiles at your enemies, dealing 120% damage each. These missiles will ignore damage reflection. Max level is 10. Okay, triangle formation. Wow, there's a lot of skills. When attacking enemies, there's a 100% chance of attaching an airframe to them. Once these airframes are attached, once 3 airframes are attached to an enemy, you can press a skill key to make them explode, dealing 100% damage. Enemies with an airframe attached will have their accuracy and avoid decreased by 8%. Max level is 10. Virtual projection. Create a projection of yourself that copies your actions, dealing 70% of the damage you do. The projection will disappear once it has taken damage equal to 500% of your maximum health. Max level is 20. You can start to see that it's really starting to become a real mix of pirate and thief now, if you take a look carefully at the skills.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so can you take over with Multilateral 4 and Extra Supply?
Yeah, Multilateral 4, same thing, but 150 strength, 150 dex, 150 luck, same increases of everything. So it really seems like you're gonna get to a point where you're getting like 50% of each increase if you were able to, provide that much strength, dex, and luck. And then extra supply, using 5% of your health, recharge your surplus energy by 10. There's a cooldown of 60 seconds.
Nice. Okay. Next is 4th job. This reminds me a lot like the dual blade skill. What do you call it? Bloody Storm? I don't know. I haven't been on my dual blade in a while. Ever since these new classes have been coming out. Okay. Increase the length of your energy sword. Oh, lord. Dirty joke incoming. Waving your sword as if you were dancing. Okay, dealing 323% damage and up to 6 enemies continuously until the skill key is released. So you can hold this key down for a long time. While the skill key is held down, you can move around in the map. Okay, that feels a bit overpowered, but I like the skill. I don't care. It's nice. It looks cool. If you look at the animation, it looks really badass.
Yeah.
Next is Purge Lob Masquerade bomb mode. Rudy, which I'm guessing is some character that you're going to meet sometime down the storyline of Xenon. He appears on a ship bombarding up to 8 enemies with missiles and lasers, dealing 498% damage 6 times, max level 30. I'm going to assume there should be a cooldown for this. I'm not sure. Next is Purge Lob Masquerade laser mode. Rudy appears on a tank this time, shooting a laser up to 8 enemies in front of you, dealing 405% damage 4 times, max level is 30. Purge Lob Masquerade Snipe mode. This looks the coolest, in my opinion. Rudy identifies the weakness of an enemy and with a high-tech sniper rifle shoots your enemy, dealing 675% damage 4 times. Max level's 30. Now this is where it gets really cool. You start to get more mode-oriented skills. Hologram gravity penetrate mode. Oh my god. It doesn't stop here, man. A hologram field is deployed in front of you for 20 seconds. Energy ball inside the field will attack enemies within the field, dealing 213% damage. Cooldown at 30 seconds. Max level is 30. Moving on to hologram gravity force field mode. It's the same thing, like Analyze, but different color scheme. But I'll explain to you in the next one. There's a little slight change. Okay. A hologram field is deployed in front of you for 20 seconds, and an energy ball inside the field will attack up to 8 enemies. It comes in contact with 400% damage. Cooldown at 30 seconds. Max level is 30. Now here's hologram gravity support mode. If you look carefully, you can see that the little 2 attachment thingy things, there's like 2 of them instead of 1. Hologram field is deployed in front of you for 20 seconds, increasing you and your allies' health by 10% and avoid by 20% if you're within the field. If an ally avoids an attack inside the field, you will regain 1 surplus energy. Cooldown to 30 seconds. Max level is 30. And oh, this is a really cool looking skill. O parts code or O parts code. I think there's something I'm missing here. But anyways, it's a supply skill. Consume 20 energy to exert a powerful strength. So I'm just this is like raw translation missing. Increasing your damage by 50%, your damage to bosses by 30% for 30 seconds. Passive effect is to add 40 to all stats. Max level's 30. Next skill, Offensive Matrix. Wow, there is a lot of skills. Activate the Offensive Matrix, increasing your stance by 40%, and the amount of monsters' defense is ignored by 30% for 180 seconds. Max level is 30. Instant Shirk. If you fail to avoid an attack, there will be a 50% chance to try again. Aegis Systems missiles will have their damage increased by 20%. Required skill is level 10 Aegis system, and this skill is max level 20. Can you take it away for the rest?
Yeah. That last one is max level 30. By the way.
Oh yeah, max level 30.
All right, Xenon Expert. Your masteries are increased until up to 70, and I really fucked that up. Your attack is increased by 30, and your minimum critical damage is increased by 15%. Required level 10 Xenon Mastery, so your previous mastery, and then max level is 30. Time Capsule. A time capsule that distorts time, that's quite blunt, is installed for 60 seconds, reducing the cooldowns of you and your party members at a fast rate. However, if the time capsule is hit, it will be destroyed. That's convenient, and you cannot use the skill in certain maps. There's a cooldown of 120 seconds. Max level 1.
Max level's 1.
So, and then multilateral 5, same as the other one, but instead you need 260 strength, dex, and luck, and same with the increases. So if you have all of them, you would have 50% of your stance, resistance to statuses and elements, avoid rate, and damage increase. So, and then
Maple Warrior and Heroes Will. I don't think we have to go through that. Let's go to the hyper skills right away.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
take it away.
Yeah, all that's left is Maple Warrior and Heroes Will. Okay, so let's see. Hyper skills. Blade Dancing Reinforce. Blade Dancing's damage is increased by 20% at 143. Blade Dancing Fast Movement. Your movement speed while using Blade Dancing is increased by 10. That's pretty cool. That's at 162. And then Blade Dancing Extra Target increases the number of monsters you can hit by 2 at 183. And then Purge Lob Masquerade Reinforce. Purge Lob Masquerade's damage is increased by 20% at 149. Purge Lob Masquerade Ignore Guard. Purge Lob Masquerade's amount of monsters defense ignored. Okay, yeah, is increased by 10% at 168, and then Purge Lob Masquerade Extra Target. That increases the number of monsters you can hit by 2. However, it is not applicable to when you are hitting only one target. I'm not sure. We'd have to see the skill and work to see what it means for that, but that's at 189. And then Hologram Gravity Reinforce. Hologram Gravity's damage is increased by 10% at 155. And then Hologram Gravity Speed. Your energy ball's movement speed is increased within the field at 177. And then Hologram Gravity Persist. Hologram Gravity's duration is increased by 10 seconds at 195.
Okay, let's move on to the new skills, the new hyper skills. Amaranth Generator. When I think of the word Amaranth, I think of the character from Final Fantasy IX. Okay, the Amaranth engine provides infinite power for 10 seconds, so you gotta use it fast, allowing you to use skills without consuming any supply energy. After using this skill, your supply surplus will immediately be filled. Cooldown in 90 seconds and required level is 150. Okay, moving on. Next is Confine and Tangle. Slash up to 15 enemies in front of you for 700% damage 4 times, removing their buffs, reducing their defenses by 30%, and binding them for 15 seconds. Cooldown of 180 seconds. You know what that sounds like to me? Required level 170. But you know what it sounds like? It's like, kick him in the nuts, put him in a fridge, give him the middle finger, push the fridge down a mountain. I don't know, because like, you know, look at all the 700% damage 4 times, removing buffs, reducing defense, blinding them. So much, there's so much going on with that. It's pretty funny. Next is called Meltdown Explosion, the final hyper skill. Looks like it doesn't have anything else. Giant lasers from the sky bombard up to 15 enemies, dealing 900% damage 6 times. Cooldown in 90 seconds, required level is 200. And that's all the skills. Wow.
That last one looks really cool. And it makes your character appear, like point a finger in the air. See that?
It looks very anime-ish.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, in all the other hyper skills we've seen so far, it's like, usually at 150 you get a buff, and then at 200 you get a buff, and 170 you get a big attack. It's like this one gets 2 big attacks. You know what I mean?
One overly obnoxious attack.
Yeah.
Take this, fuck you, and fuck you. I love that attack. My new favorite skill is Confine and Tangle.
Wow.
Okay. So wow, Xenon skills and Xenon in general. That is one badass place. Yeah, I don't know what to say. If you look carefully at the secret research facility, I'm just gonna take a quick look at this, and hopefully this picture of the research facility will load. Oh my, this is one big picture. Yep, it's loading. Ooh, if you take a look at the center, you can see a whole map of Maple World in like a little hologram. Okay, looking at this place, it doesn't look anything like other Resistance headquarters. I mean, they're absolutely just like cool new characters. I mean, here we have next to your ship, you have like this dude over here. I don't know. Everyone has this guy has a power scouter. Oh, it's an underwater base, and one of these guys looks like some sort of scientific genius Jesus from his beard. That's one badass beard. It looks really cool in general. I think this is very Mega Man. If you smash anime and Mega Man, and I'm talking about Mega Man X, none of that network NT Warrior bullshit. Did I say anime already? And Iron Man and all sorts of things together with Pirate and Thief. You have the Xenon. This looks really cool. I don't know how to explain it. I really like this class. If you don't like this class, well, I don't really care, because I like this class. It's gonna happen, and there's really nothing you can do about it. and I know that everyone's going to try it at least once, or maybe not at all. I think this class is good, and change is good. Change is good. Not all the time, but this is a good change. Am I right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So, I really like this. I really, really like this. If you can tell by how I'm acting right now, you can definitely tell I'm not really tired due to the fact that if in our last videos, I really, you might see that I'm a bit tired.
You seem excited for this.
I am up. I'm ready to take on the world. Not really, but I'm just hyped. I'm really fiending for this for this jobs and patch, because MapleStory Unlimited, I mean, I don't know, there's just something about it I like. It's just really cool, and if you guys can't conform to it, whatever. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know about you, Jake, but I'm happy.
Yeah, this is good.
This is good.
Yes.
NEXON is not pulling a job out of their ass. They put detail into this one for once. Like, if you look at it.
Looking.
It's everything. It's everything people wanted. So it's good.
Yeah.
I think I liked a bit. I liked a bit, didn't I?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It stopped snowing already. If you guys are wondering, I live in Vancouver. It just started snowing today. It's bad. It's really bad. So, yeah. I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think that's a sign to wrap it up.
We're done. We've elaborated enough.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So I know we kind of took a break from the other hyper skills we were doing. So
whoopsies.
Now, I mean, it's a lot of work. Each one of those episodes was like 8 hours.
You guys need a break. You guys need a break from hyper skills. You need something new.
Yeah. So, and I wanted to try and get this done ASAP. So.
Yeah, we want to show you that we're not slow pokes and that we're not behind things. We actually do have a lot of knowledge of new stuff. So don't think that we're unaware of these things. So we know.
Yeah. All right. So next Maple 101 will be for sure the Magician hyper skills, and then we'll be doing the Resistance hyper skills. So.
Ooh.
Yes, it's gonna be fun.
It will be fun.
Alright, so, alright, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. It's because of your guys' positive feedback and support of my videos that I keep putting them out. So I just wanted to say thank you. If you want to check out some other videos that I post about other video games, why don't you click on this link over here. This YouTube is specifically for other videos that's not related to Maple, and I didn't want to mix those together because you guys subscribed for Maple videos and some people might not want to see those videos, so I made a whole new channel for you to check those out. Now, up in the right corner, you can check out Dan's videos. He makes some awesome KMS videos. You should go check those out. Those are videos that are going to go over stuff that we're going to get eventually. So if you want to see some sneak peek stuff on what we're going to be looking forward to, that's the link you should click right there. Down in the bottom left, I'm going to put a link to Maple 101. That's where me and Kevin talk about some interesting stuff to look forward to in the upcoming patches of GMS. And then down in the bottom right corner, you can see our last video that we have posted. So yes, go ahead, choose something to click if you want. So, are you gonna click something or what? Come on, I gave you like 4 options here. You can't click anything? I mean, you'd rather just look at me? I mean, fine. I look pretty, don't I? You like me? Yeah? Yeah? No? No? Oh, well, I don't like you either. No, I'm just kidding. I like all my subscribers. But seriously, click something. Why? Well, what are you doing? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna play some Halo. That's what I'm